expecting to see from you?
Well, there are many things. Let's see if I can get many of them. One, you heard from one of our partners, Greg Spann, who's the director of our SBDC. Certainly we'll have a practical component of our overall entrepreneurship thrust. The classroom, we're already building an excellent program with an outstanding curriculum and a faculty that can deliver the program content. In addition to that, and probably new and exciting to us, is we're about to reopen our small business incubator. In fact, we're going to co-locate that with our SBDC on Jamestown. Probably in about 30 to 60 days, we'll be looking for applicants who are interested in being part of that small business incubator. We intend to have a large footprint in this marketplace that says Southern is in the business of entrepreneurship development.
So it seems that you have this plan already ready. I mean, when are we going to see some fruit from this? How long do we anticipate before that center will be up, functioning, and ready to run?
Well, if I had my way, it'd be tomorrow. But there are certain bureaucratic processes we have to go through. We want to make sure we've covered all our bases, that we are definitely funded to do what we want to do. My guess is within the next 30 days, the center will officially be up and running. But we are not waiting on the official word. We're already running.
Okay, well, that sounds really great, Dr. McCline, and we hope to see you more in the community in terms of letting people know what your program is all about and how you can help small businesses to get to the next level. This is really a great program that you have envisioned for the College of Business and for the Baton Rouge community and for the state of Louisiana in general. So thank you for being with us today. We have a dynamic program in the College of Business that we've had for a long time, and that is the School of Accountancy. It is a program that has led the way in terms of our students being competitive in various programs and in various careers. And we're just so proud of our accounting program. We want the community out there in Baton Rouge to know that we have a world-class accounting program. And we have the director of the School of Accountancy with us today, Dr. Mary Alice Darby. Dr. Darby has credentials in terms of an undergraduate degree in accounting. She has a MBA, she has a CPA, she has a JD, so she's all around in terms of the credentials that she has in terms of leading this program forward. And she has a great faculty and staff and great students. So Mary, I know you want to tell us about this world-class program in accounting, so go right ahead and tell us about it.
Dr. Andrews, I would be delighted to talk about the School of Accountancy. It is an exceptional program. We have exceptional faculty who teach exceptional students. Our students are above average. They do well. They work in teams. They are just all around great, fantastic students. I cannot talk enough about them.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the associations that you have in the School of Accountancy? I know you have the National Association of Black Accountants. Could you tell us a little bit about what the programs are and what they do in that particular organization?
Yes. The National Association of Black Accountants, which we call NABA, is on our campus. Every year we attend the student conference. That conference is usually in Texas. Right now our president is Mr. Ben Stove. We attended the conference last year. Our students get a chance to interview with Fortune 500 companies. They get a chance to attend seminars and workshops, learn about etiquette, about proper dress, about corporate America. Many of our students have received job offers by attending the NABA conference, and many of them have received internship offers by attending the NABA conference.
Now, I know you have some great alumni that support your program. Could you tell us a little bit about those individuals? I know you have George Rogers at International Paper, who I think he recently retired, but has been a major supporter of the college in terms of its programs. You have Greg Foster at ExxonMobil. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of your star alumni that have graduated and continue to support that program?
First, I must say that all of our alumni are star, but there are some people who devote a little more time and attention, and right now I'd like to ask the rest of you who are in our viewing audience to give us some time, attention. Gregory Foster has been a supporter of us for years.
Well, I know you have some great adjunct faculty and people in the community that have supported your program. Could you tell us a little bit about the curriculum and what makes your curriculum unique and what makes it so available to the students, and the students have done so great in terms of the careers that they have been able to obtain?
Well, we try to use every opportunity that is available to us. We do that by encouraging our students to study in groups. We have great adjunct faculty who have worked in responsible positions in Louisiana. We have a great faculty, and as I said, we have an open door policy. I think that's very important because our students are not just numbers to us. Our students are individuals. We know our students' names. When we're on the hall and a student has missed a class, we can say, "You didn't come to class today." So I think the thing that keeps us going, the thing that makes us a fantastic school is our ability to communicate with the students, have the students communicate with us, and knowing our students.
So in terms of some of the things that have taken place in industry, such as the Sarbanes-Oxley, are we keeping up with the new innovations and new policies and new legal ramifications for the accounting profession within our curriculum?
Absolutely. Our faculty is always engaged in research. They know all of the new FASB statements, and when those should be taught in particular classes. We know the new legal issues that affect us as accountants and our responsibility. So we have an up-to-date faculty who make our students do research.
So it seems in terms of the economy that we're likely to have more regulatory procedures that are going to be enacted. Do you think they'll need more accountants in terms of making that possible?
Absolutely. All businesses need a good accountant. I tell my students, you may be able to cook, but that does not mean that you'll have a great restaurant, because in order to have a great restaurant, you must have someone who knows accounting. Accounting is the lifeblood of any organization, and yes, there are opportunities there for accountants.
So in terms of service to the community, do your students provide any services to the community in terms of tax help or anything of that nature?
Our students do perform services in the community. They do that in a number of ways. You know, at Southern, our students have to do 60 hours of volunteerism, so they perform services in that area. Our NABA group always perform services by helping individuals, and yes, sometimes they do help with income tax preparation.
Well, Mary, we want to thank you for being here today, and that sounds like a great program, and we're really proud of the things you're doing and innovation you're taking place in the School of Accountancy. So thank you very much.
You are certainly welcome, and we hope that all of you send your students, your children to us. We'll take care of them.
Okay, back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dr. Andrews. After the break, we're going to cover some finance and economics with Dr. G in just a moment.
We'll be back with BRB Network TV in just a moment. Welcome back to BRB Network TV with Brian Herzog.
Okay, Dr. G with Dr. Donald Andrews. Here's the interview. Go ahead, Dr. Andrews.
Brian, thank you. We have with us today Dr. Germa Gabriesos, who we fondly refer to as Dr. G. As you know, the U.S. economy has been in recession since 2007. And basically this has brought about a challenge to us in terms of teaching in the College of Business, because we've had great demand, increase in demand, from our students to understand more about economics and more about finance. And so basically Dr. Gabriesos is going to tell us